Art 3, you made it. This is it. This is the culmination of all of your high school art career. You put in the time, you put in the effort, you took all those other art classes, you learned your basics, you learned your foundations. Now you're here. So, what does that mean? Art 3, it's an independent study. That's what it says on your schedule, right? So, what that means is that means you get to design your curriculum. So there's no set projects in this class. I'm not here to tell you what to do. You do it on your own. This course is built and designed as a portfolio building class. So that means that you get all of your best artwork and you put it together, and that by the end you should have a pretty nice collection um, of work. So those of you guys that may be pursuing an art career, maybe going off to college, and want to do something in the arts, this is to help you so that when it comes time to show your portfolio, you've spent a year really working on it, developing who you are as an artist, and that you have something to show for it. Now, we're not all going into art school, I know that. So for you guys who aren't, you may be treating this a little bit differently. However, we're all still going to have a nice collection of work by the end of the year, and it's all going to be driven by you, your desires, what you want to do with it. So, unfortunately, we're doing this online, so it's a little bit different than, if you were here in person. Only in that if you were here in person, you would have access to tools and supplies and equipment that maybe you don't have at your house. We're going to try to work around that, and I think we're going to be successful in doing it. I think mainly we're going to focus on a lot of drawing in this class. So the way this is all going to work is that you guys are going to have a weekly drawing due. So every Friday, you are going to have a drawing to turn in. Now, where this comes into the independent study part is that you get to decide what you want to draw, what you want to do. You get to decide the subject matter. You get to decide the medium. Is it going to be drawn in pencil? Is it going to be drawn in pen? Is it going to be markers, colored pencils? Is it going to be digital? It can be whatever you want, but you are going to have a weekly project to turn in. Now, there will be some exceptions to this. If you have the supplies at your house, if you have canvas, if you have paint, if you have something that you want to work on that is a bigger project that's going to be taking more than a week to complete, I will completely allow that. However, what I need from you is I need progress shots. So I don't want you all of a sudden just to show me this painting and say, look what I did, because really I have no idea knowing when you did it, how long it took, a bunch of things. So if you do have the supplies at your house and you want to do something other than a drawing, you can do that. I just need to see progress shots of that work. So maybe instead of turning in a project at the end of the week, you send me a progress pic of your painting. And then the next week you show me another progress picture. So we see the progression of that artwork coming into being. Otherwise, what's going to happen is you're going to get a sketchbook. And I use the term sketchbook loosely because it doesn't have to actually be a book. It can be a bunch of loose paper. It can be a notebook. Just because we're doing drawings doesn't mean it has to be on blank white paper. It can be on notebook paper, lined paper. It can be on graph paper. It can be on cardboard. It can be on whatever you have available. I've seen some really cool artwork done on some not so normal pieces of paper. So you can use whatever you have in order to complete this. But every week you're going to do a drawing and you are going to submit that drawing. Now, these drawings, as I said, can be whatever you want them to be, as long as they're showing that you are putting some effort in and, that it's representative of you as an artist. This is your only assigned work in this class, so these need to be good. They need to count. There may be weeks here and there where I assign a topic. So once we get to October, there's this great big thing in the art world called Inktober. And whether or not you've heard of it, it's fun, and it's a drawing prompt for every day of the month. Being that I'm not giving you a drawing due every day, it's more every week. What I'll do is I will gather up the drawing prompts for that week, and on Monday I will say, okay, these were the 7 drawing prompts for this week. Pick one, and then you'll have to do a drawing based on one of those drawing prompts. So September will be a lot more just kind of free form drawing, you getting to do whatever you want. October, we'll kind of shape it a little bit more. There will be some parameters that you kind of have to exist within, drawing themes that you have to follow, so to say. After that, we'll see how it goes. Maybe we'll change it up. Maybe one week we'll do drawing prompts, another week we won't. But to ease us into the year, I won't give you any themes. I'll just let you draw. So that's basically how this course is going to be run. Like I said, it is an independent study, meaning you guys get a lot of freedom. Now, sometimes you run into the issue where too much freedom is a bad thing because you guys have no idea where to begin, no idea where to start, no idea what to do. If that becomes an issue, you can always reach out to me. If you go into the home page of this course, there is a help button, and that gives you my information. So you can always reach out to me. You can always email me for any questions, any concerns. Also, if you are lacking in any sort of supplies, if you don't have any paper, if you don't have any drawing resources, reach out to me. I can get a care package together for you. I can leave it in the office. You or a parent can come up and pick it up. Same thing if you want to do something that you don't have the means to do at home. If you want to do a painting, if you want to do, I don't know, something, I can get supplies together for you, and I can put them in the office and you can come grab them. So we can work around this you being at home thing very easily. So I don't want to stifle your creativity. If you want to do something, if there's something you really have in mind, you want to do it, and you just simply don't have the resources to do it, let me know, and we'll make it work. Okay? So for this week, your 2 assignments: watch this video and do a drawing. At the end of the week, you can take a picture. You can even do it beforehand, but I'll have a little area, a little assignment area that you can post that picture to, and we'll do the same thing every week, okay? Unless otherwise specified, if I change it up a week, I will definitely let you guys know. But as of right now, this is pretty much the running assignment for the year, because this is a year-long course. Do a drawing. If your drawing becomes really complex, if it's really big, if it's really involved, and it takes more than 1 week, well, at the end of the week, show me the progress that you've made, and then maybe you show me a finished product the next week or so on. So again, if you have any questions, reach out to me. We'll straighten it all away, and this should be a pretty nice. I was going to say 9 weeks, but full year here for you. Independent study's nice. Like I said, you get to just focus on what you want to do. This is really, really a great opportunity for you guys to develop your own artistic voice, your own artistic style, because you're not, following my instructions as far as assignments go. You're just kind of experimenting on your own. So it's really nice, but it can be a little overwhelming because sometimes you just don't know where to begin. But I'm here. I can help you walk through this. I can give you ideas. I can get you started if you're totally lost. And one more time, if you have any questions, hit that help button and just get a hold of me. All right, guys, welcome to Art 3. Like I said, you made it. You're here. This is it. This is pretty much the end of the road for high school art courses. So enjoy it. Let's enjoy our time together, even though, we're doing it through screens, but that's okay. All right. Thanks, guys. I hope your first week treats you well, and I'll definitely be in touch. All right. See ya.